guys, how you doing today? This is David Lucas back here again. Welcome back to my channel. Now, the other day, we got actually some very surprising news. And that surprising news being, maybe you can tell by my shirt I'm wearing, and yes, we got some new Batman news yesterday. Last night, surprisingly, Matt Reeves tweeted out test footage of Robert Pattinson in the brand new Batsuit. And it was out of nowhere, and it basically broke the internet. It was very, almost just like how Todd Phillips did with the Joker back when he revealed the first look of the Joker. And it reminded me a lot about that, and I liked it a lot. I had a feeling that's what we were going to get. Instead of like a full picture, I had a feeling we were going to get a test footage kind of video kind of thing. That seems like what Warner Brothers has been doing. They did it with the Joker, they did it with Birds of Prey, and now it seems like they're doing it with the Batman. So hopefully this is what they're going to start doing when they reveal suits. Now, this has been a moment that I've been waiting for so long. And we didn't really see much of the full suit, but we basically seen enough to get pretty damn excited and to start looking at it and start knowing how the basic scheme of the suit is going to look. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited because I really like this a lot, actually. I like it a lot. Now, to start out, before we get into like details of the suit, let me just say that I think this suit is very different. I really like that a lot. That this is not like any other suit we really see it in live action, at least before. And to me, it looks like a good mixture of a few suits. Now, basically, now getting into like the nitty gritty of the suit, something I want to look at. This is something I really want to look at with the suit that he's wearing. Now, this is very different. Very different than what we've ever seen before. This just looks like it's made of, like, metal or something like that. And, yeah, that's something we haven't seen. Something, I heard a theory online, and now I'm starting to look at it, and I'm starting to see it a lot. I heard a theory that this bat insignia is actually made out of the gun that killed his parents. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. It's never been revealed or something, but it is actually a strong theory because they're in one of the comics. It actually was a part of his saying that he used a gun that killed his parents, and then he burned it and then put it underneath his insignia, and he wore it all the time near his heart to always keep a remembrance and to remember that this is what he stands for. This is what he is fighting for. This is what he's doing all this for. So, if that's true, that's really awesome, and it would be really cool and a different approach to something we haven't seen before at all in live action. And that's awesome. The thing, too, that I think that theory is kind of true is that from what the cast members have been saying about the film so far, is that they're saying that it's dark and deep and really emotional, and that kind of fits along the lines of dark, deep, and emotional while having this insignia on your chest that you wear on your chest. It's the same gun that killed your parents that created who you are now. That is awesome, and I think that is really cool if they go that route. They might not go that route. They might just be it might be a batarang, because that's kind of, if you look at it a little bit right here, it looks like it could be just like a batarang that he puts in his chest and then he takes it out and uses. That could be something different too. That could be something very different that we've never seen before. But I don't know. I'm really trying to lean towards the whole gun and parents thing. I think that would be really cool. Here's another shot that we got, a more clear shot of his face actually. And this is actually somebody, I seen someone do an edit and they re-edited it and made it more visible to see. So that's really nice. We can see it more better now with this. And it looks freaking awesome. Like, I really like this a lot. The suit looks like it's really been worn and torn. And from what we've been told is that this is his second year as Batman. So, we're gonna be expected that this is gonna be, his suit's not gonna be perfect. He's gonna maybe go through some suits, and maybe we see through this trilogy him changing his suit up, him getting in his suit more esteem, more press throughout the trilogy, and that makes sense. If this is his second year, then yeah, he's not gonna really have the equipment. He's not going to really have the skill set of creating the best suit. Now this suit looks like it's kind of like jumbled with a whole bunch of different kind of stuff, like armor, and some looks like leather. I really like how the cape looks. Some people I heard were complaining about him having a collar on his cape, which I don't really understand because he's had collars on his cape a bunch of times. Again, it's something different. It's something we haven't got before, which is great. That's what we want. That's what we should want, is something different. At least that's what I want. And to me, I really like it because we've gotten some types of Batman that had the collar. Like, I know Gotham by Gaslight Batman had a collar. Some of the Batmans in the 1940s had the collar going on. So, you know, it's happened before. It's not that big of a deal, which some people are making out to be, but I don't see it as a big of a deal. I think it's cool and new and kind of reminiscent of the old Batman. No, let's talk about his jawline here. Like, we can't go out this without talking about, like, look how perfect that jawline is. That is a Batman jawline. And that is perfect. And that is just perfect to me. I think it is perfect for Bruce Wayne and Batman to have that kind of jawline. And now let's look at right here. What I really want to talk about is his mask. Now, this mask, we've been hearing some rumors back. You've seen one of my old other videos that we've been hearing some rumors that it's going to take a lot of inspiration from Batman costume, which I really liked. I really liked that a lot. And in here, you do see it in there right here by the mask. It's like the leather kind of mask. You see his nose like right underneath it, and it, like, again, it looks very leather and kind of stitched together, just like how it was in a Lee Bermejo Batman. And that's awesome. I like that because it feels very real, very grounded, and more like practical. I like this a lot, and it's going back to the original Batman of how he was, and it's given us something that we haven't seen before. Like, I know I keep on saying that throughout this movie, but it's something we haven't seen before that is very important and dear to Batman's lore. So they're giving us something new, but at the same time staying true to who Batman is, because you can do something new and it still can turn out bad, but they're doing it in a way where I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out very, very good. It that we get on the costume, for some reason they didn't show us the ears. I wonder why with that. Because right here, you can see that I'm thinking about just the way how his head is shaped at the top a little bit. From a little bit we see, I don't know, I'm starting to think it's going to be one of those ears. I think it's like one of the old Batman comics that hits out like that, like up and, kind of up and out like that. I think so. I think that's what we might be getting, because it kind of does look that to me. Now, I could be wrong. We could be getting short ears or just regular long ears like we got before. Who knows? But if they're sticking with what they've been doing, and patterns follow patterns, and what we've been seeing so far in this, that's going to be a very different kind of ears. So I'm going to be happy with that. I'm going to be very, very happy if they end up doing that for us. Now, that was basically it on all the costume of it. But something else that I would really like to point at that I really liked about this is that I really like this. I really like the red. It kind of represents kind of what the tone of the movie's going to be. It looks like it's going to be dark and deep and just exactly like what the cast members have been saying. So I really hope that if this is the tone of the movie, from what we're seeing by the color and lighting, then that's awesome. I am happy with that, and I am in. One last thing, too, that I gotta say that I really, really like from what we got from this video is that I love that we got to hear a little snippet of Michael Giacchino's brand new Batman score. And, whew, from what we got, I still can't get it out of my head. It's still in my head. I can't get it out of it, but damn, it was good, and I loved it. I just absolutely loved it. It sounded kind of dark. Like, again, that's what it sounded just like how everyone has been describing that is going to sound like. So that makes me happy that the cast is all on board. The whole cast is on the same page. Even the film creators seems like they're saying on the same page with the cast. So that makes me very happy that it seems like everything is lining up and adding up to exactly what they're going to say it's going to be like. And I am so happy. Now, as a whole, my final opinion on this costume for what we got so far is that I really like it a lot. Am I going to say that it's probably the best Batman costume ever yet? No, we haven't seen much of it yet, so I can't say that yet. But so far what we got of it, I really like, and I'm really excited. I think Robert Pattinson looks great in the costume. I think he looks like Batman. Even his eyes, there's something else that I want to mention real quick before I finish this, is that I noticed in his eyes, we see a little bit, just a tiny, tiny little bit of his eyes. And from that little bit we see, he looks a little crazy. He looks a little unstable. And that's perfect for Batman. That is perfect, and if his eyes translate like that into the final film, then awesome. Still hoping that we get the white eyes at some point. Like, I'm hoping that they do something where he goes like a detective vision, where you can see it, like kind of like the Arkham games. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. To me, this final Batman suit kind of looks like, from what we're seeing so far at least, it looks like in between the Arkham Knight game Batsuit, the Adam West Batsuit, and a little bit of the Lee Bermejo Batman suit mixed with like the old Batman, the old Gotham by Gaslight Batman comic book. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like a mixture of those ones, which I like a lot. And I really hope that we get to see some more pictures soon. Maybe a full costume with the cape and everything real soon, I hope. Because this is just a test footage so far. So we're not seeing the full thing. But hopefully in the next week or so. Maybe in the next few days. Hopefully, maybe even today. Who knows? We can get a full look at the whole Batsuit. And I'm really excited because I really like what I'm seeing so far. I like everything. I don't think there's one thing about this project that I heard that I don't like. Literally everything, from the cast to the script to the director to the behind the scenes people, all around, to the tone that they're going on after for this. I'm loving everything, and I really am hungry to see more. I want to see more. I can't wait for Robert Pattinson to bring it as the Batman and Bruce Wayne. I can't wait for Zoe Kravitz to see what she looks like. I can't wait to see who I'm really, really excited for is to see Paul Dano's Riddler, his Edward Ashton Riddler. I am really excited to see him. Like, that's probably one of my most anticipated to see besides Robert Pattinson. Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, I can't wait to see. I think he's going to be awesome as Commissioner Gordon. He's a very inspiring cast. I can't wait to see him as that. Andy Serkis playing a more younger Alfred than what we've gotten in live action before, so I can't wait to see that. I hope he's like a badass, more like suave kind of Alfred. I think that'll be really awesome and fit Alfred Pennyworth and Andy Serkis very well. John Turturro as Carmine Falcone in this. That's another great, brilliant casting that I love. John Turturro is amazing, and he can definitely, just even by the looks of him, he can pull off Carmine Falcone to the T. I can't wait to see his version of Alexander Skarsgård playing a mystery role. I think he's playing a district attorney. May or may not be Harvey Dent. I'm hearing it's not Harvey Dent. I'm hearing it's a different character. But still, he's a fantastic actor. Again, I can't wait for that. And this whole cast all around is great. I can't wait for the Batman. I can't wait to see more of the Batman. What do you guys think? Would you guys can't wait for the Batman? Do you guys like this new reveal of the Robert Pattinson as a Batman? Do you like the look? Do you don't like the look? Are you still on the fence? Are you in the middle? Or what are you? Let me know what you guys think of the new suit. I really would like to know. And stay tuned for more Batman updates coming up soon on my channel. If you want to see other Batman updates, just look at my channel. I'm sure you can find them. And make sure you subscribe and like this video. See you guys later.